Okay, so last week we started discussing about question answer relationships. What do you remember about that, Isaiah?
What do I remember?
Question answer. What do you remember? What did we talk about? What were they? Skylar, can you help Isaiah?
Yes, please.
Is this the one where we were explaining what we did in order to answer the questions?
That is another, yeah, that is one.
Right here, think and search.
Angel.
Say there's the 4 categories. He was about to say that right there, you can search an author and me and on my own or not. So that's it.
Yes, there's 4 different categories of questions. Thank you. There's the right there,
There, think and search,
think and search,
author and me.
author me, and on my own. Do you remember how we found those, Jacob? No, well,
Yes.
we're gonna do a review. Alright. I have this picture up here.
That's awesome.
So this picture is called The Scream.
Yes.
It is a very famous picture.
Looks pretty scary.
California.
So on this picture,
Looks like you.
I forgot this.
What to do with them?
How many people are in this image?
Three. Looks like there's 4.
Well, there's one main person that you can see, but it looks like there would be
He's a potato.
Oh, right. It's in the back.
in the background. But if you just count that one person.
So how many?
7. I say 7.
3.
Well,
Do you know if those
that's
are people
fine,
or?
okay.
Technically.
So,
So you're.
you guys, we're gonna go with 3. 3 people. Even though I did hear 7. 7's a possibility. We can put 7 question marks. Okay, so what did you do in order to answer that question?
No.
How many people are in this image? What did you have to do?
And then 11.
You had to look at it, you had
Look
to
at it.
focus.
You just had to look at it.
You count.
Did you have to search for the answer?
Yes.
No, you don't. Actually, you don't.
I think this is a right there type of question.
Yeah, it's right.
You just looked, right? So what type of the 4 categories
Uh,
on your sheet of paper, if you could get out your sheet of paper if you haven't already, what category was that, Angel?
I think it's right there.
Yeah, right there. That is a right there question. Good. Alright. Okay, what is the setting in this image?
He's on a bridge and there's water.
He's on the bridge.
He looks like he's
Water.
I don't know, is that like water but with?
Looks pretty fun.
I don't know, cause it looks like he's scared of
It looks
something,
like
but it
there's
looks
a
like he could
waterfall
be
in the
turning into
background.
a,
How?
what's it called?
And the guy's just looking at us like we're
It's a river with another river.
No.
So what did you have to look in more than one spot to answer this question?
Yes.
You have to look all over.
You have, Skylar said you have to look all over. So what kind of question would that be?
You got you.
Right.
You had to look, right? And Chase says, think and search. So, that question is think and search. So we have it right there, which is really obvious, it's right there. This one, you still had to look, but you also had to think, well, I'm not really sure if it's taking place on a beach, or is that a bridge? Or, you know, I'm not really sure what all this is going on over here, but you guys would think about it, and hopefully it comes to you. All right, the next question. Do you think the man in the foreground, which we mean this guy right here, do you think he is a hero or is he a villain?
Just
I
a
think he's
person.
afraid.
He's just a random
I
dude
think
that's
so.
just-
My question was, is
Villain.
he a hero or a villain?
Yes.
Instead of Chase, why do you say villain? Cause he looks scary, Angel.
I say hero because he inspired other people to really think about his image, and he's just afraid of something. That's why he's
Are we
not
allowed to go
screaming and
neutral?
screaming.
Heroes are never afraid.
No, the question is, what kind of, do you think he is, a hero or a villain?
They're people too.
And then,
Jacob, what do you think?
He's a person. The question was villain or hero? Call.
Hero or villain?
Villain.
He says villain, most of you guys say villain. Skylar, what do you got?
I was gonna go with Jacob, yeah, villain, because he doesn't seem like he knows what's going on or really anything, and usually the hero knows what to do, and this guy just looks great. He just,
Just
No.
looks great.
like,
He could, yeah. So, what kind of thinking did you have to do to come up with this?
I had to use the author, and like, you have to look at it, but you also have to use your own information.
Hand up, please. Angel,
I think it might be on my own, because I thought about it in my opinion, because you asked this question.
that's a good guess. Isaiah.
Going back to the hero and villain thing,
I'm working on this right
I
now.
think that's a villain, because those guys are chasing him. Maybe
Oh,
that's the background.
so you think the people in the background are chasing him? Is that what you're saying?
You don't see the other two? No. Go over where he's on the screen. You'll see those.
So now Isaiah thinks that, do you think our person's a hero?
Villain.
He's still a villain even though he's being chased? Or do you think the people in the background are the heroes and he's the villain?
Yes.
Okay. So again, what kind of thinking did you have to do to answer this question?
Think and search,
You had to think and search, but
and on my phone.
with that information though, you had to think and you had to search, but is our answer right here in the picture? No.
I thought about it on my own.
You had to think about it on your own, but also you had to look at the picture, right?
Author.
That's why I said author.
So it's author and me, because you had to use what the picture was displaying and what you kind of thought on your own. Alright, so the last question is, what kind of things make a person scream? Ethan,
Surprising, you know, or scared. Boo.
yep, being scared makes you scream, for sure.
I think fear will probably make you scream because what you're afraid of the most probably will make you scared.
Fear also makes you scream.
Or you probably warning
Oh.
people.
Isaiah,
Death.
death makes you scream.
Get scared or something.
Okay,
What's that?
Skylar,
Something unexpected.
something
Scary
unexpected.
movie.
You guys are all saying like surprising or fear. What about, do you ever scream if you're really excited about something?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
second.
all the time.
Cause you don't, like,
Oh
always
my
just
God.
at a party or.
So what kind of thinking did you have to use to answer this question?
What was those saying?
Your own?
You had to use your own. You didn't need anything, any information in this picture for you to answer that question. So that was on my own question. Okay. There are 4 types of questions. Right there. Search and locate. Author me, and on my own, which we just reviewed again. Does anybody have any questions over any of those? Y'all understand, like right there, it needs to be like right there? Search and locate. You know it's in the reading or in the picture, but you need to find it. Author and me, you need to take what the author was saying or showing and what you know in your mind. and then on your own, which is, there's no help at all from the reading or from the picture. You need to just use what your mind and knowledge has up there. So, right there. Isaiah, you wanna read that for us, please?
Okay.
The answer is actually located in one sentence and is easy to find. The reader will find some of the same words in the answer that are in the question. The information is,
Explicitly.
can I screen that?
No.
Explicitly stated.
Yeah, so that means any of your questions like who, what, where, any of like, right, that, all those basic types of questions should be right there in the text. Literally, it's right in the text. Boom,
Screen.
on the line. Alright, search and locate. Chase, would you read that for us, please?
The answer is located in more than one sentence or paragraph. The reader must put different parts of the text together to find the answer. The information is stated in the text, and the reader answers the question by putting it together.
I love the way you emphasize that. That's awesome. So, you need to put it together. It's located right there. Oh, literally, right in the text. On several lines. Any questions on that? Alright, Ethan,
Oh boy.
author me.
The answer is implied and is not stated in the text. The reader must access prior knowledge of information. Knowledge. It says provided by the author and make an inference. The answer to the question is implicatively stated.
Implicitly stated. Thank you, Ethan. You need to go with this lady right now.
What I do?
So just,
You called?
please, just go with her. She will take you or talk to you on how I can. Okay, so the answer is implied. It is not stated in the text. The reader must access prior knowledge of information provided by the author, make an inference. So it is implied. It is not in the text. You guys should be able to kind of get the meaning. Like if you ask your mom, hey, yo, I want to go out tonight. And your mom's like, I'm really not feeling that good. It is implied that what? Does she want you to go out?
No.
No, she doesn't want you to go out, but she didn't come right out and say that. So that is what author me means. It's not directly written in there, but you get the feeling of what they're trying to say. You have to read in between the lines. On my own, Skylar.
The answer is not located in the text. The reader can even answer the questions without reading the text. You need to use your own experiences to answer the questions.
So on my own, which maybe some of you guys might be your favorite question, you don't even have to read it to answer it. Because it's just based upon your experiences. So, you evaluative and not in the text. Beyond the lines. So nothing in there will ever be there. Alright, I'm going to read this and then we're going to go over some questions. So follow along while I read. Alright? You can't see Jacob, you can
I can
move over
see.
to where he can. Okay. So David woke up 15 minutes late. As soon as he saw the clock, he jumped out of bed and headed for the shower, afraid he'd miss the bus again. He looked in the dryer for his favorite jeans, but they were actually still in the washing machine. Dang! I told my sister to put my stuff in the dryer. Now what am I going to wear today? After settling for a pair of baggy shorts and a Hilfiger rugby shirt, he grabbed a bag of chips and a soda from the kitchen and searched frantically for his history book. When he found it, he put it in his backpack, along with his breakfast, his hat, and his lucky deck of cards. As he ran to the bus stop, he told himself, I will not stay up late watching wrestling anymore. Alright, right there questions. The questions whose answer is right there in the text and easy to find. All you have to do is locate it and copy it down. How many of those is your favorite type of questions? Just find it and copy it.
Yeah, why not?
Jacob, you don't like those kind? You like the more challenging kind that you have to think? It is usually found in one place, so we already know that. So what did David do as soon as he saw the clock? Angel,
He jumped in the shower.
he went and jumped in the shower.
Wait a minute. So, like, he saw the clock and then he jumped in the shower from bed? Or did he get up
What
and
did
walk
he
over
tell
to it?
himself as he ran to the bus stop? Anybody remember?
I'll let-
Jeans.
So our question, what did David do when he saw the clock? As Angel said, he jumped out of bed. Well, that was the first thing he did, was jump out of bed. It's right there in the text. Boom. Our next question was what? Do you remember our next question?
Yeah,
What was it?
he said, or the question was, what did he say when he was running to the bus?
What did he say when he was running to the bus? You know the
He
good
was
one?
staying up late, and you were watching wrestling.
Yep, so I'm gonna come right down here. As he ran to the bus, he told himself, I will not stay up late watching wrestling anymore. That's all right there. Search and locate, which is a question we need to do that. So how did David get ready to leave the house? How did he get ready? And what did David look for before he left the house? I'm going. My bad, wrong key. Oops. Okay, so what was the first question?
I'm sorry, I remember the second one.
Yeah, forget the first one.
What did he look for
His jeans,
in order to get ready?
his favorite jeans. But then they got,
Right, he was looking for, he looked in the dryer for his favorite pair of jeans, but then he looked
in the wash.
in the washing machine. So that is those. And what was our second question?
What did he look for before he went?
What did he look for before he went to school?
That,
There's history book.
yeah, like that.
Searched frantically for his history book. And I think he also grabbed a bag of chips and soda.
Well, he,
That sounds so good.
yeah, but he didn't search for it, he just,
He just grabbed it, man.
yeah.
I got chicken nuggets.
Alright, we'll see.
Pink pretty to do it. I just brought one.
What did David look for before he left?
Got it.
What did he get ready? Alright, author me questions. That's between what we just read and what we know. So, where was David going that morning?
To school.
To the bus stop.
Out the
Yeah,
door
bus
to the
stop.
bus.
Did the bus.
Out the door to the bus stop. How do we know this, even though it wasn't in the writing?
Because it says he was ready.
David,
Grabbed
was-
a
get ready for the bus.
Yeah, he had to get his history book.
The
Yeah.
warm
It's
climate.
like-
He was running as he was, what did he say to himself as he was, did they say getting on the bus? So we put together history book and bus, that is school. It didn't just come out and say that, but it kind of implied it. The next question, at what time of day was David getting ready to go? How do we know what time of day it was?
The morning, because he's going to school in the morning.
Cause he just got out of bed.
Because he just got out of bed and you go to school in the morning, as Skylar said. Good.
Hey there, man.
Excellent. All right, on my own questions. Remember, do we need to read the story?
No, I love these.
Should teenagers be able to watch TV on school nights?
No.
Yes.
No.
Chase says no.
Jeff, I don't
Why
know.
not?
Because they probably don't have much help ready for the morning when they get to school.
That's a possibility. Jacob's all for it. How come, Jacob?
If it's their choice, it's their choice. They wanna fail school, fail school.
So this is all based upon your experience. So,
I disagree with that.
so Jacob could be ready to go, have all his work done, so he feels, heck yeah, I wanna watch TV at night. Chase is sitting here saying no, because Chase knows, maybe, that he's the kind of type that doesn't have his things ready, and then doesn't have his homework finished. So he shouldn't be able to watch TV. That is all based upon what you know. Should parents always wake their kids up in the morning?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Skylar?
No, because their kids need to have discipline, and what if their parents aren't there in the morning? Like, my mom's not there in the morning, she's already at work.
So that's based upon your experience.
And how do you,
That you feel that all teenagers should learn to be disciplined and being able to get up in the morning on their own and be responsible. Angel?